You let's see. You want to check this out?
Yeah.
All right, we'll sign first. All right. Mazel? State registry.
Mawasa, Banyahala, Banyashal.
Mawasa, Banyahala, Banyashal.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahshua.
Reading of the prayers. Here of the Mazel. Psalms. Psalms McDonald's, this means face the east.
Hear the Lord pray in Hebrew. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
Yahweh.
Yahanna.
Taba'ah.
Batazai.
I.S.U.P.K. Baratazah. Hawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathayna. Bakam. Cow. The wall. Washalakina. Kawapina. Kasalakina. Kawapina. Wala'ah. Taba'ayna. Ashaiwan. Abal. Awashayna. Mayan. Right. Hayah. Akab. Kamalako.
This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Our
which art in heaven,
Lord in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth,
In earth.
as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
And forgive our debtors.
Lead us not into temptation.
Lead us not into
But
temptation.
deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
Thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the
And
kingdom.
the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Is the power of Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
Barakatah. Nathayna. Akab. Para. Cow Makala. Cow Madawa. Akab. Latahar. Ha Matazarayam. Akab. La Hakoyam. Hamatayam. Akab. El Karoth. Ha Tamala. Adarashan. Hashem Yahshua.
Hashem Yahshua.
The water.
Right, it's the prayer of the power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Name Yahshua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all sickness. The power to heal all manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Go Psalms 1 in Hebrew. Asha. Ayanya. El Harayam. Ma'atan. Yabaa. Azar. Ma'an. Yahweh. Asha. Shemayim. Baratazah. Alatan. Number what? Kagawa, Al Nanawam, Shamar, Hanala'a, Nanawam, Wala'a, Yashun, Yashmar, Yasharo, Yahal, Shamar, Yahal, Zai, Ayai, Yum, Yadawam, Yashma, La Yakun, Yarab, Ba'aliyah, Yahal, Yashmar, Bakara, Yashmar, of the Apostle, Yahal, Yashmar, okay, Yashmar, Tazanka, Wabanka, my thigh,
This is Psalm 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From which cometh my help? My help cometh from your house. Which made heaven and earth. Do not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall never slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. This time forth, even forevermore.
So Psalm 83 in Hebrew, Alahayim, Al Dami Alakah, Al Dakarash, Al Dashquat, Al Yahanna, Wabayam, Hama'av Yawan, Rash, Al Amyuk, Ra'ayamwa, Sawadah, Wa'ai Al Tasbawaniya, Amaro, Lakao, Wakakriel, Bagadawa, Wala I.S.U.K, Shem Yashal, Awadah, Kayat, Na'ai Tazawa, Labat, Lakatwa, Al Yamka, Barak, Ya Karaswa, Alahaya, Arawam, Wayashmai, Allah, Yum, Allah, Yum, La, Wa'aba. Okay. Is it? Okay, Allah, Yum. Okay. Ma, Wa'aba. Wa'garam. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'malak. Palashak. I'm Yashapwa. Tazawar.
That's war.
Gun Ashwar. Nalawat. Ma'ayim. Ayawat. Darai. Labayalawat. Selat. Ashalaham. Kayatyan. Kasayasara. Kayatyan. Banakal. Kawashwan. Nashadamwa. By Ayan the Ira. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayadamwa. Nada. Ya Nawa. Kara. Okay. Wa Kaza'apa. Wakazabak. Wakatazal. Mana. Kal Nasa Yakamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Now Yar Shah. Nanawat. Nanawat. Alahaya. Shaudawa. Kagawa. Kakwash. La Panya. Kaash. Daba'ara Ya'ara. Wa Kal La Ba. Dalahat. La Gara. Khan. Daradampa. Basa'ara. Wabasa. Waba'anka. Dabahalam. Bala'at. Panaham. Kwalawan. Wa'abakasha. Shemka. Yahal. Ya Bashawa.
Shalom.
Wa ba'ayu. Wa ayla. Wa ay kapara. Wa ya ibadwa. Wa aydawa. Kayata. Shamka. Yahweh. Abide. I.S.U.P.K. Al-Kaha. Al-Rata.
Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make atonement. And they that hate thee has lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, the Israelites, the Moab, and Hagarenes, the Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, and the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites. As Sister Sarah, as Sister Ben, as the brother Kison. Which perished and endured. They became dung for the earth. Make the nobles like a red, and like Zeid. Yea, all the princes of Zabak, and of Zamuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as they stumble before the wind. As the fire burns the wood, as the flames set the mountains on fire. To persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, and they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, the Most High, of all the earth. Right? SARS, it's his turn. Shabi, you see. Right, clap it up. Christ. Y'all my shimmy shop at the top. Brothers, y'all small thumb, I y'all shop at the sisters. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, for the 125th Street, Palm, New York, under the commanding of Yahanna. Understand? And we're here on the Sabbath service to teach our brothers and sisters who they are according to the Bible, that we are the children of Israel. We are the lost 12 tribes of Israel, and we are the true Jews the Bible speaks of. You understand? And your oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
All right, so right now, welcome to the we're here at the Sabbath service, Most High Christ, Yahanna. We are into the, tomorrow will be the closing of the first fruits, and this is the Sabbath service, which is holy unto us. You understand? It means no one is doing this except the Israelites, Black and Spanish Native Indians. We're holy unto the Lord, and we were separate. We don't do the Sunday worship of the sun gods and things like that. We worship the one true God, Yahweh. You understand? We are a nation of Israel, and we come on the Sabbath service to give you back your culture, to show you how we do things, how we serve the Lord. You understand? We have the incense going, we have the manure, we drink the wines. You understand? You see the service, we have our garments on, our headpieces on. This is what we do. This is the traditional things that we do as a nation. So we, like everybody else has things that they do, their customs, we also have a custom of Israel, you understand? And we come every Sabbath to show you what our customs are, all right? And we're coming out of, we also read the Lashon Kodash, which is your holy tongue, which is your language of Israel. We speak the Hebrew, all right? And what you're gonna see today is brothers coming up, they're gonna be reading Hebrew out of the Tanakh. And today we're gonna start at Deuteronomy 2 and 12. We'll read the first 7 chapters in Hebrew, and then after that we come back and we'll explain the verse, the same 7 verses. If you have any questions, let us know. Raise your hand. I'll say Salakia, we'll get to you. If there's anybody in, I got it. Go ahead. And if there's any questions online, just go ahead and, you got people monitoring the chat, and we'll go ahead and get the answers. All right, we're gonna begin in the Hebrew. Ready? All right. Deuteronomy 2 and 12.
Deuteronomy 2 and 12. Rabasha Aya Yashabar Hathorayam Hathorium Slakia Makarium Lapanayam Lapanium Rabbanaya Ashar Yayara Sharayam Raya Shama Yadarayam Mapana Yahayam Raya Shabar Sakathan Tham Kashar Aisha Yashara La Arutaza Yarashathar Rashathawa Ashar Nathan
That's all it's.
Nathan Slaki Nathan Yahweh Lahayam Laham. Verse 13. I thought Komar Slaki. Slaki. Kormas.
It's Komar.
Komar.
That's Komar.
Komar. Ra'abara Raya Slaki. Wa Lakam Nakal Zarat Wana Ibar Nakal Zarat verse 14. Rahaya Mayam Ashar Halakana
That's all it is. Hana Kal Nawa.
Hanakalnawa Makwadash Baranai Barna I Hashar Ibarana Nakal Zarat Shalashayam
Okay, that's no. Yeah.
Shalashim
Mm-hmm.
water Shalashim Rashaman Na Shana I Tham Kal Hadara Anashia Hamala Kama Makarab Ama Kana Kashar. Nashabai, Yahweh, Lahayim. Verse 15. Ragam, Yad, Yahweh, Yahatha, Hayatha, Hayatha, Hayatha. Bam, Lahamayim, Makora, Hava, Kana, Hamakio.
Makana. What's what? Hamakana.
Hamakana. I, Thamayim, verse 16. Yahaya, Kashar, Thamar, Kal, Anashah, Anashaya, Hamala, Kama, Hamalakma, Lamara, Makara, Ha'ayam, Sa. Verse 17. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Alai, Lamar, verse 18, last verse. Yeah. Atha, Ibar, Hayaram, Ah, Gabaral, Mara'ab, Ah, Aya.
Clap it up for him. You got better. You got a lot better. You read, you've been practicing, huh? I knew you getting it in. That's why you get it there. All right, we go back to verse 12, and we can read on down. Anybody tell me we left off at last week? What's going on? What's going on right now? See, you've been doing the studying on. Remember from last week? What's going on, Israel? What's going on in this chapter? Real brief. Make it brief. What's going on?
Basically, like
Anybody? Let me just give him a chance. Anybody already know what's going on first? I know you know what's going on, right? Anybody know what's going on? He's like a right-hand man. He be up here. Hey, he's savage. I was saying, anybody know what's going on? He's like, yeah, me. You better know what's going on. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, break it down.
basically, you know what I'm saying, Moses, sent scouts out to, 12 men each tribe to go different lands, because you were ordered by the Most High to, to take the land, because he gave permission, for the Most High to do it, and he was still murmuring, complaining about these men are too tall, these men are strong, so they basically, we're just saying about how the men were too tall, too strong, basically complaining,
Right, so they didn't want to go in. They didn't want to go in and fight. They were a little bit afraid. Mm-hmm. And the Lord said, since you was afraid of them, okay then, he pretty was going to punish you. And then so they started to change their mind. They didn't want to go up and they wanted to go and start to smite. And so after all that, the Lord started telling them what lands to go into. And actually, he was supposed to go into our brother Esau's land. But when we went to these lands, he told us, just buy food from them, buy water from them. Don't do anything else, because the Lord gave Esau that particular land. Just pass through the land. Don't share nothing with them. Don't start celebrating their birthdays and holidays. Do none of that stuff to them. Just walk through the damn land. Just walk through and get to the other side. Now, if you gotta buy water, food, whatever, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? We bring it and bring that. Somebody bring me to the day's time. What is that? Is that still whole stance to the day? Does that hold true to this day? Anybody? Any can elaborate? Anybody want to elaborate?
So what's the question?
The question was that the same thing that the Lord told the Israelites to pass through Esau's land and don't deal with them. Do trade with them, but just don't deal with them. Does that stand true to this day? It don't?
No.
What you say, brother?
It still stands true.
So one say yay, one say nay. What do you say?
I say, yeah, because you're working with them right now.
Right.
You on that time clock.
Right.
You clocking in, you working side by side with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get deal with them at that time of business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you gotta go buy and sell, it's all business.
It's all business.
Y'all shake hands and whatnot, but once y'all that clock, you know what I'm saying?
We going out to dinner. We going out to drink, have drinks with them.
No, we ain't doing that.
You're gonna have drinks.
When you got that clock, you know what I'm saying? Deal with your brothers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Take the Sabbath off. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Take the Saturday off and go out and count the blaze on them. You know what I'm saying?
Back at work Monday. Like nothing happened.
Yeah, basically.
That's what we said. Sis.
I was thinking about being in the world.
Yeah.
The people in the
Yeah.
world.
In the world, you got to do business with yourself. Hell, they run every damn thing. So we had to coincide with them. We had to, do business with them. We had to go to the grocery stores, things like this. We don't have our own. Now, Lord willing, we'll get to that point. We'll have our own thing, and we do have some black stores that we can frequent. But majority of our heathens and so we do business with them, but don't join, don't hold hands. After dinner, you're going to lunch with them and stay away from that. Go ahead.
No,
That's right.
Be drinking, bro. Be a drinking buddy.
That's what happened.
Man,
That's right.
Sloppy, Kyle. That don't mean you have a celebration at the office or whatever.
That's right. Just hear that stuff. Yeah. Lord told them back then, don't do it. That still holds true today. They're not your friend. They're enemies. Right. Do your business and take your butt home. Don't give your love to your people.
Just like, Halloween parties and Thanksgiving and all, you ain't have to participate. Just because you got the job with them, you don't have to participate.
Yeah. You wind up dead.
All
right, so we're going to leave off. That's where we at right now. And the Lord is taking us through different parts of the land, telling us to take these lands. So that's where we at today. All right, so we're going to start reading from verse 12. And let's go ahead and get it. All right, read in English, verse 12.
Deuteronomy 2:12. The Horims also dwelt in Seir before time, but the children of Esau succeeded them when they had destroyed them from before them.
So at this point, he said Horims, the Horims, these are a bunch of Canaanite people. These are all stinking Africans, pretty much, in this land of Canaan that the Lord was promised us to go to. So he's saying before time, those children, before time, Esau dwelt in Mount Seir, right? Mount Seir was a close area to Jerusalem, so Mount Seir, that's where your Caucasian came out, daggone mountains. That's where they came from. It was close to Jerusalem, where we're at, all right? And he's saying here, that group of Africans was in that land. They dwelt in Mount Seir before time until the children of Esau came, and they took it over. That's just like Esau. That's just like the spirit of Esau. You don't want Esau. That's why we're saying you follow what the Lord has told you. Don't make friends with them. Don't coincide with them and do what they do, because what's going to eventually happen, they're going to overtake you. Just like they did in the Mount Seir. They overtook them people. There was other people. There was Canaanites living in the Mount Seir. And all of a sudden, your friendly neighborhood Caucasian came over there and took it from them. Just like he did our Native Indian brothers. Just like he did right now in our neighborhoods. When he move you out, he wants the land, he'll take it, buy up all the property, and move you out inward or outward, wherever you at. That's just the spirit of the wicked oppressor. That's what they do. They take over. There's scriptures and precepts all over the Bible saying, don't dwell with them because they'll be on top of you. They don't know how to come in and just take a little bit of something. They want to take everything. They just couldn't come in and take a little bit of the land from our brothers, American Indians. They couldn't come over and share a little bit. They had to wipe them completely out and take over their land, and then go westward and do the same thing to so-called Hispanic brothers right now, the Mexicans. take over their whole spot, and kick them out. That's the spirit of your Caucasian. That's what they do. So we have to be careful. When we don't hold true to what the Lord told us to do, this is what happens. They take over our land. They take over us. Don't give them a little piece of your job. Hey, want to come on in, help me out? Man, we're going to take over the whole job from you, man. Right. I mean, you work with them. I mean, I'm sure a lot of y'all work with them. You go in, you got a little position, and they get over there, they want to learn what you do. Right. As soon as they learn what you do, they want to take over. Right. They want to get in and run the whole show. You like, goddamn, you just got here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sis.
Well, where I work, it's a lot of, brothers and sisters, of course. But when, the devils come in, I mean, they, as soon as they get certified for their training, I know this one particular one. He started acting like he was a damn supervisor.
Bad.
I'm like, you're in a degree. You just started, man. He just started acting like he was a supervisor.
That's their spirit, man.
That's crazy.
And they cannot stand to be outside of the loop. They see you over there congregating doing something. They want to know what's going on. Hey, man, what's going on over there? I mean, look, is it your business? Stay over there. They have got to know what's going on. That's the spirit in them. As soon as they find out what's going on, they're going to move in and take over. Go ahead, brother.
Same thing I was doing the temp gig. See, the white boy, he supposed to be a steward, a dishwasher utility guy. I don't know within a week, he was trying to go around, but they put him in the kitchen as a cook, as the main chef. And I float around, do things. They look at me like I'm crazy. Look at me like,
you can't do what they do.
Yeah.
You can't do what they do. They want to put you in your box, in your place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, they do no work. Once they get in trying to manage you and take over, they do no work. You do all the damn work. They take all the glory from it. They don't know a damn thing. That's just their spirit. That's the same thing they did to those Canaanites that was in Mount Seir. They came in and took all over. So that's what they come. The cave dwellers. That's what they do, man. So you got to be careful of what you're showing to your oppressor, man, because your oppressor will take in and take over. All right. Henry?
Okay. And dwelt in their stead, as Israel did unto the land of his possession, which the Lord gave unto them. Mm-hmm. Verse 13. Now rise up, said I, and get you over the brook Zered. And we went over the brook Zered. Mm-hmm. Verse 14. And the space in which we came from Kadesh Barnea until we were come over the brook Zered was 38 years, until all the generation of the men of war were wasted out from among the hosts, as the Lord sware unto them.
I mean, this is the time he was out there, 38 years. He said 38 years. That into all generations of men of war were wasted out among all the hosts. So this is the land and area that we're supposed to go and take, the land of Canaan. And in that land, I mean, we had a bunch of Hamites living there. Had a bunch of them, man. The Anunnakis, and if you go over and read, they'll give you all a list of all the damn Canaanites over there, all the Hamites over there. You can imagine how stacked that land was. We ain't got enough instances in the world to get rid of that stench, man. But this was all those people that's over there. So the Lord was waiting to either kill them or they died out, so we can try to go and take this land. There was so many of them. That tells you why the Lord wants us to be separate, man. Right. Why the Lord said, just go over there and join the Canaanites and hang out with them and just have a powwow. Because he wants you to be separate, which means holy unto him. The Lord our God is holy. He wants us to be holy as well. We don't want to share any of the things that other races are doing.
Right.
And you shouldn't give your stuff, your customs and your things that you believe in, you shouldn't give it to them either. Right. You have things that you should be proud of to be an Israelite. There are symbols that you have that you should be, you should relish. We have the word, the scripture. Right. It's made for us. They want to hijack that. Your oppressor has hijacked everything that we've done. Now they think they're the Jews.
Right.
Officer Thumb, y'all got a shirt that says we're 100% Jew, not ish. Because to be Jewish is to be kind of like something. Just like blackish. If I call you blackish, you're a little black, you're a little this, you're a little that. You're not a true black. And that's what your oppressor has done. Came to hijack everything. So the Lord never wanted us to be there. I mean, look at the Tablet of Babel. What happened there? Everybody was supposed to be together. What did the Most High do? Shut it down, separate everything. So all this thing that the world living in, talking about we want to be equal. We're not equal.
Right.
We're not equal to anybody. If anything, we're above everybody. but you let the world tell it we're below. And if you look at it through the eyes that you're looking at, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians are the lowest on the totem pole. And we were supposed to be the highest, because the Lord loved us more than loved anybody else. Right. But yet, we keep giving our love, we keep giving our time, we give our resources, our money, we give everything to our oppressors. And there's nothing left for the brothers and sisters. There's nothing left for your brothers to take, because you gonna gave it all away. Right. But your oppressors will give you nothing. They will take, and they will give you nothing. And then the things they do give you, like Juneteenth, it's like a Jew. There you go. You have Juneteenth. Get the hell out of here, man. Get out of here. Go ahead.
Like you, sir, if I could, it's like they just give us crumbs.
Give you crumbs. They give you crumbs, man. And now, like I said, the Juneteenth, that's a holiday for us now because you're free. Not that, I mean, to tell you the truth, that Juneteenth, even though that's not a real deal, but that's something that we came up with. We wanted to celebrate. So Blacks started to do it. Right. But once we started doing things that the white man or that your oppressor didn't tell us to do. Because all other times, 4th of July, we're going to celebrate that. Easter, President's Day, all these days are designed by your oppressor, and then we follow after that. At least Juneteenth, brothers and sisters was doing this regardless. We was doing it. Right. We was coming together and just having a get together and just enjoying it for this time. And now your oppressor said, you know what? Now we're going to make it a holiday. Why? Because he could not stand that you Negroes was doing things on your own. They had to be a part of it. They had to be a part of it. And we got to break that spirit. Don't let your oppressors be a part of things, man. Keep them over there. You talk about something over there, come there. What's talking about? We just get back to work. You just got to get back to work. We going back some over here. Go ahead.
So like I said, if I could, that's what you bring out. It reminds me of with the Walmart deal. When they came out with their own version of June, they had to celebrate Juneteenth. They had Juneteenth ice cream.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Just trying to get in on the money.
They want to
associated with it.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. You brought up. I forgot about that. But the brother was saying that ice cream. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people seen that ice cream. I remember it. There was also some wine too. Ice cream and some wine.
So
it was ice cream and wine that since they gave you the holiday. There was no ice cream Juneteenth before. They didn't give a damn. But now they're seeing something they want to capitalize on, like brother officer was bringing out. Now they want to capitalize on. They want to start making ice creams for Juneteenth, wine for Juneteenth, and so they want to make a profit off. That's all they want to do. Go ahead,
the sad part is a lot of us is gonna go out and buy it anyway. Just because.
That's the sad thing.
Right.
That's the sad thing. They don't do the souvenirs, and they still give us nothing from it. No proceeds, no nothing from that, man. And that's why the Lord said we got to be separate. Go into their lands. Don't join them. Don't join their oppressors' holidays and stuff. Just do what I told you to do. Keep your traditions when you're going into these places. And now, every time Moses told us, when you're going to take a land, take these laws and statutes and commandments with you. He's always said that. Right. When I give you the land to take the laws, statutes, and commandments with you. And that holds true to today. Whether your job you go to, whether it be the park you go to, wherever you go in this Esau's kingdom, you take the laws, statutes, and commandments with you. That's the only thing that's going to keep us safe and separate. All right? Keep going. We at verse 15?
Verse 15, Verse 15. For indeed, the hand of the Lord For indeed, the hand of the Lord was against them, to destroy them.
To do what?
To destroy them.
Keep going.
From among the hosts until they were consumed.
Who are the hosts? We are the hosts. Israelites are the hosts. The Lord wanted to destroy them. Look at the words that the Lord is saying. He wanted to destroy them dead Hamites and them Canaanites that was in there. He didn't want to go out there and hang with them. He wanted to utterly destroy them. There's a precept also in Deuteronomy 7, 1 and 2 that tells you, and we'll get to that because we're going to that topic, in Deuteronomy 2. So we'll be in Deuteronomy 7, 1 soon. But when we get there, you're going to see how the Lord said, when you go in there, destroy it, kill them all. But this is the Lord. The Lord couldn't possibly talk like this.
Right.
The Lord couldn't possibly, because He loved everybody. He's equal to everybody. We're all equal. No, the Lord said, destroy them. Until they, read that verse again. Read 15 again.
Okay. Verse 15. For indeed, the hand of the Lord was against them to destroy them from among the hosts until they were consumed.
The Lord destroyed them just like He destroyed Egypt. For whom? For Israel. For you. That's just how much the Lord loves you and loves us and loves the children of Israel, to love the Black, Hispanic, Native Indians. He loves us so much that He would utterly destroy nations for us. He moved mountains for us. At the least we can do is keep the law, statutes, commandments.
Right.
At least we can do is not daggone eat shrimp, pork, and lobster. The least that we can do is love our brothers. Because people say they love the Lord all the time. And of course, you know precepts on it. You understand? The Lord, the people say, I love God. I love the Lord. But yet, they can't stand their brothers, man. They won't do one thing to help their brothers and sisters out.
Right.
And then if you're married to your spouse, you'll fight against each other, you argue and fight all this other. But yet, with the same breath that you cuss your other one out, or you cuss your rib out, in the same breath, you say, well, I love the Lord. How can you love the Lord in the same breath and then cuss the people you love out and talk trash to them and belittle them? But yet you love the Most High God. Come on, man. So make it make sense.
I only destroy, but he said consume.
Consume.
Consume. Destroy and consume.
It's a big difference, ain't it? Consume. That's how much the Lord loves us, man. So we gotta have that same zeal for the Most High God, man. To love Him. So we'll consume all these nations around us, man. We'll destroy all of them. How we destroy them? By keeping our doctrine, by keeping our culture, by keeping the things that we love. That will destroy them. Just imagine Black and Hispanics and Indians get together and don't buy none of their stuff on the holidays. You know how broke Esau would go?
Right.
They will be utterly destroyed.
Right.
They'll be begging us, please celebrate Valentine's Day. Nah, we good. Nah, we good. I mean, if you haven't been to the Passover, and once you go to our Passover, you'll see so much love and also things that we provide for our own people. Headbands, scarves, garments, all the stuff that you could possibly need. You know how much money those sisters and brothers make during the Passover?
Right.
Moab charges $45 to do the fringes on your pants. Sisters, that can go to your nation.
Right.
You understand? Head wraps.
Right.
Jewelry. Our brothers to make it all. Our brothers and sisters make it all. We got sisters that get down on some daggone garments. Damn Captain Garwa gets down on them guys.
Right.
Captain Pops, they gets down on these garments, man. I can't think of the sister's name, but what's the sister's name that do the thing?
I know Kapazah, Red.
She says Coco.
Yes.
Coco. She gets down on these daggone garments, man. Now, Sister in Florida gets down. Man, we have enough power to hurt Esau, to cripple his kingdom.
Right.
We have enough power, financial power, to bring this kingdom down. But we don't have enough love for our own self to do that, to assist him. We don't have that type of love.
Right.
One first thing somebody mess up, and look, I do say Negroes will mess up on some stuff. They will mess up on some stuff, right? I gotta give it sometimes. Israel will mess up, but that don't mean shut everybody off. That means don't go back to that brother or sister. Go back until he gets his stuff together. Go to another brother or sister, and let him get his stuff together. Once he gets his stuff together, go back. So there's enough stuff that we can free. We just don't have enough love for each other to do that. We're so used to the white, the oppressors, and to the Arabs down the corner, eat their chicken and stuff like that, that we just go there. Seamlessly, we just go there.
Right.
But we got to break that mentality. Because the Lord said he's consuming people for us. And we got to understand that. We got to be just that zealous for the Lord. All right, keep going with 16.
Okay, verse 16. So it came to pass, when all the men of war were consumed and dead from among the people, verse 17, that the Lord spake unto me, saying, verse 18, last verse, thou art to pass over through Ar, the coast of Moab, this day.
God dang! Lord, wait, man, everybody got destroyed. Killed everybody. Said, okay, now you can pass over. You understand? Going on to the next spot. We're going to move on. Let's go and take Moab stuff. Let's go to the coast of Moab this day. To the coast. All right, so this is where we at. Now, we're going to continue reading another 7 verses in the Hebrew, but we're going to actually call another brother up. What do you want to come read? Most High Christ. We got a treat for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to call up another brother. All right, so this is Marshall. Step back. Sorry, Mark.
Adama, Banya Shala, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Adama, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Yahweh Shem Shabbat Thumb.
Yahweh Shem Shabbat Thumb. Shabby, Let's clap it up. Brother, we have a treat. This is the Hebrew scholar of the Atlantic campus. They teach the class. You clap. You go ahead and shout what you doing. Go ahead and do your thing, man. Shout out with school and time, how they can see you.
Kawakana, Police Officer 500 I'm honored to teach the Lashwan Kodash class, the Hebrew class, with my other right-hand man, Officer Napash. We teach on Fridays, 7 to 9 p.m. The Holy Language, doing the fundamentals, helping brothers and sisters to identify and read through the Hebrew.
Yeah, if you want to learn Hebrew, Lashwan Kodash, definitely join in. The brothers, like you say, they teach you the basics for it, man. They give you the basic understanding, the basic ways of how to read this. I would have learned it more if it weren't for this brother. A lot of these brothers learn how to read this stuff because of this brother. And for the brother that was before him to pass it down to this brother. So that's something I'm going to thumb for him. Damn, I'm going to thumb everywhere. Everywhere. He down in Florida. He's not coming out of Alabama. He up north. This brother is everywhere. I mean, but give it up for him. He taught a hell of a class when he was in Atlanta, man.
Right.
And he taught a lot. So I would have learned it if it wasn't for him.
Right.
He made both of them. Both of our brothers was going through it. We didn't want to go to the Sabbath service because we knew he was gonna have us read. And he loved, hey, warrior, you wanna read? We was ditching and dodging to the fact we couldn't dodge no more. So we just had to know it, just knuckle up and read it. And I thank the Most High that he was on us like that, because I'm able to understand it and read this daggone Hebrew, man. And he passed down a jewel to this brother. He's able to pass down all that jewel that he got to everyone else. So let's clap it up for him. I'm throwing up, coming to a city near you. I'm sure of it.
I remember I used to run.
Yeah, you used to run. You gotta embrace it. Embrace it, Hebrew, man. Embrace it.
What you do?
Yeah.
Hey, it's boy.
Embrace it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna start at 18. What we done? We was 19. We're gonna start from 19 down. 7 verses.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2, verse 19, the Hebrew. Wa Korabah, Mawal, Banya, Imawan, all, Latazarum, Wa all, Fathagar, Gam, Kaya, Ba'a, Athan, Ma'aratazar, Banya, Imawan, Lak, Yarashah, Kaya, Labanya Lawat, Nathathia, Yarashah, verse 20. Aratazar, Apa Ayam, Takashah, Hawa'a, Rapa Ayam, Yeshabwa, Va, Lapanyam, Waha Maniam, Yakorwa, Laham, Zamazam Yam. Ain, select verse 21. Ain, got a wall, Warab, Waram, Ka'ain Kwayam, Wayasham Yadam, Yahweh, Mapan Yaham, Waya Rasham, Waya Shabwa, Bakatham, verse 22. Ka Ashar, Labanya, Aishwa, Hayashabyam, Bashayar, Ashar, Hashamyar, Ath, Kahad, Kakarya, Mapanyaham, Wa Yayarasham, Wayashabwa, Bakatham, Hayawam, Hazah, verse 23. Wahayawam, so like it. Wahayawam, Hayashabyam, Bakatazar, Yam, Izah, Kapatharyam, Tazayam, Makapathwar, Hashem Yadam, Wayashabwa, Bakatham, verse 24. Kwawamwa, Saiwa, so like it, Saiwa, Wa'aibarwa, Nakal, Aranan, Ra'ab, Nathathia, Bayathak, Sayakan, Malak, Kashabwan, Ha-Amarya, Wa'ath, Aratazawa, Hakal, Rosh, Waha, Thagar, Boa, Malakama, verse 25. Wayawam, Hazah, Akal, Fath, Pakatak, Wayara'ak, what's it like it? Wayara'athak, Al Panya, Ha'aimyam, the Kal, Hashamyam, Ashar, Yashamaiwan, Shamai, so like it, Shamaik, Shamaika, Regardzawa, 1 verse 25, and then end, Wakalwa, Mapanya.
Yep, that's it, clap it up. That's how it's done. We'll go back up in verse 19. We're gonna read it in English. Feel free to jump in. Say what you got to say. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2, verse 19. And when thou comest not over against the children of Ammon, distress them not, nor meddle with them.
Who are the children of Ammon? Anybody know who's the Ammon?
Japanese, sir.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Ammon. As an Ammon or Ammonites? I think the Ammonites. I think the Ammon is Africans. No, the Japanese.
I just threw it in the trivia.
I know there's an Ammon and an Ammonite.
Ammonites. Japanese. Keep going. So it's like
No swear. For I will not give thee of the land of the children of Ammon any possession, because
So he said, don't distress them. He said, go against the children of Ammon and don't distress them, which means don't mess with them. Just go on through the land, because he has given them land for who?
Because I have given it unto the children of Lot for a possession.
Why has he? How has he given that to the children of Lot? That land.
Slocky, because his daughters, because his daughters got him drunk and he slept with him.
And what happened?
And he wound up getting them pregnant. And they had, one had Ammon and the other one had Moab.
That's right.
The Chinese and the Japanese. So.
That's right. Exactly. Give it up for him. Did a wicked thing. They waited. They got him drunk and went and had sex with their father, and that they gave birth to two down central. Two Ammon and Moab and Ammon. All right. Keep reading.
Verse 20. That also was accounted a land of giants. Giants dwelt therein in old time. And the Ammonites called them Zam.
Sounds good to me. Keep going.
Verse 21. A people great and many and tall, as the Anakims. But the Most High destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead.
Just like we said up in a couple verses up, same thing. The Caucasians, they took over the land, Mouse here. Same thing they said to him. They succeeded after these Anakis and the other daggone Hamites. They came in and took over their land. Keep going.
Verse 22. As he did to the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir.
Same thing.
When he destroyed the Horims from before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead, even unto this day.
Keep going.
And the Avims, which dwelt in Hazarim, even unto Azah, the Kathorims, which came forth of Cathar, destroyed them and dwelt in their stead.
That's right. So the Lord is destroying these Hamites all over the place, man. Destroying them, they're going in. Now you're gonna see some things gonna start to change. Because normally when we go into different lands, you tell them, be well with them. Just buy, eat, whatever, keep going. But you're gonna see the tide start to change here for some reason. Keep reading.
Verse 24. Rise ye up, take your journey, and pass over the river Arnon. Behold, I have given into thine hand Sihon the Amorite, king of Heshbon and his land. Begin to possess it, and contend with him.
Now he's telling them to go ahead and possess it and contend with him. Now he's saying, you know what, make war with these people. Don't just pass by. Go on over there, possess it, and contend with them. We're going to start to box. We're going to start to do some things. Keep reading.
Come, verse 25. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nation.
Now here's the Lord telling you, I'm about to let all the nations know who the hell y'all are right now. I'm about to spread fear of the Israelites to all these nations. Right. Before you just go and pass by, don't contend with them. Now I want you to contend with them. Now I want them to know that you own this daggone land. Just like now. I.S.U.P.K the commander in Yahanna, people are starting to know who we are right now. Right. We're starting to contend with people right now. We started to get on their platforms. We started getting the inboxes, their DMs, whatever the heck you call it. We started getting in this. We started getting in this. People started to say, who the hell are these crazy Negroes on this corner? The daggone Christian churches started to say, well, damn, I can't contend with them, but they out here bringing about doctrines. Because the Lord is starting to put fear on this earth to who Israelites are. We get into the prison ministries. I'm going to the prisons with the whole fledged garments on, and they can't say nothing about it. Well, before they tell you can't wear it, we had to bow down to that. Now the Lord's putting fear out there that we just doing it. Our sisters are coming up strong against the Lord, against the other people. Our brothers are coming up strong. So now we're contending with these other nations, man. We had dealings with Islam. You understand? A lot of our people was Islamic faith, and they were all Christians. Now they coming up out of them places.
Right.
They coming up out of Islam. They coming out of Christianity. Where they gonna go to? They see them crazy niggas on the corner saying, "Damn, that sounds right." Our schools are starting to be filled up. People start to contact me every day saying, I seen you talking on the Facebook or YouTube. I seen that. So the Lord is starting to put that contentions out there. Starting to put it out there. And so that's what's going on right here. The Lord is starting to show them, you know what, he said, you know what? I'm about to put the dread of thee and the fear of the nations upon the nations. Other nations should fear us. They should fear us. We walk into a daggone store, they should be saying, back up. Let that Hebrew through.
Right.
That's what they should be saying.
Right.
Pave the way. What you want, brother? That's what they're going to be saying. We're kind of getting those things now. We walk into a place and we dressed in our gear, just because our stature and mean alone, people move to the side. Right. They don't know who the hell we are. They know who we are because they've seen us. They don't know why we're there. Right. You said it's a need, right? You said it's a need. They think you're coming to do something. No, I'm just coming to get something, a little hamburger or something like that. We just come in. Thank God. They start to fear us. So the Lord started to move and change a little something in the earth. Continue to read, bro.
So like if I could, real quick. This is the beauty of Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in church, you know, if ever, the pastor talked about the Old Testament, it wasn't about like the stories or really the history of the Israelites. It was just maybe some feel-good message. Right. But here in Sabbath service, you know what I'm saying, how you say, no, this is the church. We don't come here to sing and praise. You know what I'm saying? We come here to teach and we come here to learn. You know what I'm saying? We come to learn about the Bible, learn about our history, man, learn about our true heritage, man. That's right. And again, man, that's what's so beautiful about the Sabbath service, man. It's a lot.
So you gotta understand, giving back your heritage and your culture gives you power.
Right.
That's why it's important to know that the Most High God is black. That's how it's important to know that the Native Indians and the so-called Hispanics are your brothers, because it gives you power. The Lord said we'd be like the sand of the seas. You couldn't number us. Now they got us as 13% of the population, so you can actually put a number on us.
Right.
But when you start adding in Gad, Reuben, and all other brothers and sisters, our northern tribes, the Benjamites, Simeons, Levites, Benjamins, Naphtali, Asher, you start adding all them, you can't count us no more. Right. You can't put no number on us. But they want to count us. That's what he said. Black people are only 13% of the country, of the United States. The Spanish people are a certain percentage. They keep going because they can't put us together. But once we by coming here to Sabbath service and listening to Commander Yahanna, as he's teaching us that we are brothers and we are sisters, and giving back that language that we have, because we could be envious of other people's language.
Right.
Dang, why are they speaking something? They got their own thing. We could be envious of what they wear. They got the kufis on. That's why people want to be Muslim, because they see a difference. They want to see, damn, they're different. Right. But you have to understand that the Lord gave you your differences. He separated you. We all separate. He made us holy. So we have these things, but we don't know it. But the power of knowing who you are, the power of knowing that you are a nation, man. And that's why, join yourself together. Nation of desire. That's us.
Right.
If we all join together and get that power, we will cripple this whole world.
All right.
And you're going to see what the Lord is saying. As brother continue reading, you're going to see what the Lord is saying, what people should be doing when they see us. Go ahead.
I'm going to start to get into the book of Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 25. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall hear report of thee, and shall tremble.
Is it what?
Tremble.
What?
Tremble.
Go ahead.
And be in anguish.
What? Why?
Because of thee.
Because of us. This is what the Lord has told us. These are going to be you're going to hear reports. That means on this side of the world, on the east, people on the west are going to hear, who? Israelites. Oh, shit. They coming through? Yo, get the house in order, man. Let's move this way, because them Israel's coming through. That's how it's supposed to be here in the United States. Just imagine how it's supposed to be. People hear you coming through, and they closing down shops, moving out the way, because they know you're going to take it anyway. Right. Ain't no sense to just get what we can and get the hell out of here, because the Israelites coming. They're going to take it anyway, because the Lord is with you. And this is not saying something we're going to be out there bullying, but the Lord is putting us in charge and taking people things. He's going to be taken righteously, and he's going to be taken for the righteous. Because Esau has proved to you that he cannot control the dang nation. He's proved to you that he cannot control people. All he does is oppress and punish people. That's all he does. He runs this place unrighteous. Right. So why would it behoove the Lord to put us in charge? Because we will follow his laws, statutes, and commandments, and be privy to what he asks us to do. And people are going to shake and fear. Why? Because we're following the laws, statutes, and commandments. They're shaking and fearing because we're running it the right way. We're ruling things right. We're punishing people right. Because they can't do wicked stuff no more. That's why they're going to be afraid. They can't get over on it. They can't get over on taxes. They can't double down. They can't charge black people 20, 30% taxes, and then you got some people getting away with no taxes. Can't do that anymore. They can't do that no more. That's what they fear. They fear of losing their whole nation. In a sense, Esau's afraid of that too, right now. Esau's afraid of that. That's why he keeps putting pressure on us to work harder, taking things from us so that you work harder. Because as long as you're working, what are you not doing? You ain't serving the Lord. If you're working 7 days a week, you ain't serving the Lord. And now you got us in this position to where we're so broke that we say, oh, we gotta work on this Sabbath day. We gotta work. Because now the house depends on it, your car payment came in, now you gotta work on a Saturday. Because the Esau already know, you keep on oppressing them, they can't say their Lord, they can't serve their Lord. That's why Moses was like, look, give us that day off so we can go into the wilderness and serve our Lord. Right. That's all he wanted. It was 1 day or 3 days? 3 days he wanted to serve the Lord? 3 days. All he wanted was 3 days to serve the Lord. And he can go back and do what he wanted to do. Esau got us working. He only want to give you the day holidays off. Right. None of that. He would work you 7 days a week if he could. Because they're afraid that if you blacks and Hispanics, Native Indians get together on that 1 day and serve your Lord, they're going to be extinct quickly. And they know that. Don't think these scholars don't know who we really are. Right. They know. Their job is not to let the smaller people, the lower people know who you are. Because they scholars know. The average Joe don't really know. Go ahead, brother.
If I may just kind of add to what you're saying, so heavy because Esau knows. I can say Esau knows. He'd rather for us to take the first day of the week and use Sunday as a day of rest rather than Saturday, because he knows the nation of Israel, we die more between a Friday evening and a Saturday evening more than any other time period of the week.
Damn right.
And we do that because we don't keep the Lord's Sabbath like we're supposed to.
That's right.
And if we were to treat Saturday like a Sunday, less of us would actually be dying.
That's right. Because our Fridays lead into our Sabbath on Saturdays. Right. Sunset on Friday, sunset on Saturday. And like brother bringing out, which is heavy points you brought out. We die between that Friday night, Saturday. We dying because we out there smoking, drinking, doing everything. Not saying that no drinking is wrong, but the way we drink. Right. What you're smoking. We're out there killing each other. I mean, we just had a rapper, Atlanta, I don't know what's going on in Atlanta, but Atlanta rappers dying daily. Atlanta rappers are getting taken out because of the stuff that we're doing, because we're going against the Lord, man. That brother with Trouble's his name? Trouble?
Yeah.
I mean, give me one simple commandment he could have followed to save his life. Give me one symbol. One command that could have saved that brother's life.
Fly.
Go ahead.
Just leave another man's wife.
That's it. Leave that woman alone.
Right.
Now, allegedly, I hear reports that they broke up for about a week. But Israel break up, they just mad at each other. They argue.
Right.
They'll be back in a week or two, they'll be right back down together again. So you're going to go into another man's territory because they supposedly broken up because they argued and they only been broken up for a week. Oh man. That could have saved our life, man. That could have saved that brother's life. Just simply leaving that man. That's his wife. Get you another one. You got money, you got power, you got fame. Why take this brother's woman? Don't get somebody else. Because we died on that time. And Israel know who we are. And so we celebrate Sunday. Sunday ain't nothing going on Sunday. Sunday, everybody try to get from the hangover from Saturday. Nobody want to do nothing. And then they want to go to church for all the filth and disgusting stuff they did. They want to go to Christian church so he can say, you know what? You've been forgiven. Just say these words. Just say these words and eat this cracker and drink the little wine and you're fine. They're giving us strength to go back out and do it again on Monday, do Saturday again. Do the whole thing over. This is a perpetual cycle. We're on the Sabbath service, we're breaking them cycles. Them cycles that used to smoke whatever you want to smoke, drinking how much you want to drink, sleeping who you want to sleep with. That cycle is being broken from brothers to sisters. We're learning the actual truth of the Bible. According to the Bible, we learn the truth. And when you learn the truth, it severs everything, which means it cuts off the whoredom, the idolatry. Because all we're doing is idolatry in America. American Idol, that's all we do is worship idols here. You see crosses around necks. You see brothers, you see our entertainers. We want to be like our entertainers. We want to be like our movie stars. We want to be like all these people. And not one thing that you want to do to the Lord. And it kills us. That's why being in the truth is a blessing and a curse. Because you know and you see what's going on in the world. But you can't save that brother and sister because they don't want to hear the truth. So now you got to look and watch that sister, that brother die slowly. And all he has to do is listen to you give him the truth. But there's nothing you can do. And then you hear them dying the next day. You say, damn, they just would have known the truth. They would have known that. It would have saved their life. Because you know it saved your life. Right. Because if you know if you in the I.S.U.P.K schools, if you know you kept continuing doing the things that you were doing, you know it's only a matter of time the Lord will destroy you. How I made it that far, I don't even know how I made it that far. Because I was an evil, disgusting nigga. I was that nigga. And until you can say that about yourself, you'll never change. Because a woman or a man will look at themselves and say, you know, I ain't that bad. According to who? According to Esau world or according to the laws of the Most High God? Because according to the laws of God, man, I was disgusting. And my family say, nah, he was a good kid, and good man, something. Bro, I was disgusting. I was horrible. I didn't know how horrible I was until I came face up to the scripture. I said, well, damn, I was that bad? Why didn't the Lord kill me then? Because he had plans for you. Right. He gave you a chance. He was patient. He was long-suffering. And so we got to be that way with our people. We got to be patient. We got to be long-suffering. And in that moment, when the Lord sees that you're doing these things, he will destroy your enemies. He's going to destroy you. And people will fear you. And they will tremble wherever you go. Right now, I go nowhere not expecting to get free or something, or a discount or something, or let me get first in line. I go nowhere not expecting. I always expect it. And most of the time, I always get it. Not because of what I do and who I am, just what I know, because who I am. It's in my DNA that I'm an Israelite. Right. And they're going to move out the way because the Lord said it. They're going to hear about you. They're going to see you. They're going to tremble. They're going to shake. Why would they tremble and shake? Ain't nothing I did. Because of the Lord. What he did, the power of the Most High God. That's why they're going to shake and tremble when you go places. All right? Got any questions, statements, comments? Most High Christ. We're going to go ahead and close it up. Get around that time. Again, let's clap it up. Happy service, man, for all the people here and people out on Facebook and YouTube. If you like it, share the video, like and subscribe. We're here to get all this stuff out to our people, man. The time is coming short where these truths are going to disappear from the earth. And we're not going to be out in the streets no more. So when you hear this stuff, get in, lock into the truth, go to whatever city you in, contact that number of the city, go to ISUPK.com, look at your city, contact the camp leader, and get in class. Understand? Like I said, we can go ahead and say the prayers. So, men of Israel, I'm out. Y'all shout. Imagine. How down is face to east. Talk.
In the Lord prayer to Hebrew, Abba
Now.
Shabbat Shemai,
Shabbat Shemai.
Kodash,
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K,
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Our
which art in heaven,
heaven.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy
kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And give us our debts. As we give our debtors. It is not to temptation. And deliver us from evil. Thy is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be. Right. Sarge, it's your turn. Shotgun. You see it?
This is I.S.U.P.K's career announcement. Where the I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When new brother or sister come to the school, they are limited for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishra, that means 10 in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department of teacher, priest fund, free will for a priest not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. The next whole convocation is going to be the next sundown day. It's going to be the close on the feast of the first fruit. That's June 12th, Sunday, the next sundown day. Remind Akim Wakiam to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in school, start wearing our black boots, shirt, pant, headband, and our scarf. And make sure to Google this address every time you head to the school. Any GPS you like to use. The address is 3353 Millward Road, Decatur, Georgia. That's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. With that, men of Israel, mighty. Give one person to teacher, many Israel, a mighty Sabbath, a mighty, the rock, Yahanna. Why I say to you, Lashon Kadash, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Yad Yom your top, mean hands down. Sister saying, Sar, her sister. Give one curse salute to your sister. Many Israel, a mighty Sabbath, mighty, the rock, Yahanna.
Yahweh Shema El Dam Hashem Yahushua.
Well, I say to you, Lashon Kadash, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Yad on the top, hands down, class.
Pretty good.